Yeah.
Not for me.
Give it a rest, Owen. We're in! We've started. The quality started as well.
I can't
The
see
quality
it.
has indeed. Yeah, the broadcast is not up yet. Are you sure you started it?
Oh, it says I'm streaming, Owen.
Okay, we're live.
Yes.
So, welcome to round
We'd already
4,
started anyway,
which
so
we totally know.
you made a fool of yourself there, mate.
Yeah, but it's got to be in the original stream, hasn't it? Because you've just named one round 3. Welcome to round 4 of CTCR.
Maka already wants a re-invite.
Brilliant. So, we enter here with Mr. Orbeng. After last time out, I think 2 Magnus ended up finishing 3rd. Orbeng extends his championship lead to now 12 points at the top. Magnus close behind.
Who's going to be first and
Banner is in 3rd. Aston Martin having won the last 2 races in a row, did they? I watched last week's race, I should know this.
The Haas will be the first set of lap at this rate. The Haas of...
yes, let's focus on quali.
Holman.
So, it is important to note, in this qualifying session we have 16 cars. 3 of them are serving qualifying bans, those being the McLaren of Maka, Ferrari of LG Gaffo, and the Mercedes of Imashi. I think they have all so far retired. It could be that they forget who you're spectating at the moment.
Holman.
I'm spectating Bandris.
Right. Few people going out on mediums to Magnus's. Gaffo has retired. That's what he should be doing. Maka has retired. Marshy should retire anytime now. So, are you gonna commentate the first lap of the session, Kofi?
No, you do.
Oh, well, who should we go for?
Go for Holman.
Yeah,
let's
go for Holman. So, going on to the main straight. Not particularly straight though, is it? It's a bit bent, but as you do. Not exactly taking a tight line here. Clearly Holman is confident that he doesn't need the extra time. Misses the apex at turn 1. Nicely done at turn 2 though.
It's actually got very anti-Tamburello.
Line. And through 2 and 4. I think that might have been... I
think it might be a banker. Through total.
I'm going to assume this is a banker because I've seen 2 apexes in 5 corners, but so far,
anyway,
good traction for a traction control
turn
player,
8.
I believe.
Going up to turn 9 now. Okay. Of course, coming up to Aqua Minerale now. Want to keep the car as fast as possible. Okay, so it's definitely a banker.
Has he abandoned his lap?
I don't know.
Or is this just the pace of the Haas?
For the Variante Alta now.
Haas, of course, known for being one of the greatest teams in the F1.
Marsh is on an outlap, so if he's not doing an installation here, he's going to get disqualified.
He has just stopped on track. What the hell is he doing?
Is this who are you spectating?
Oh, Holman.
Various people.
He's got disqualified from the session for parking in a dangerous location. And Holman opens the time to 1:18.6. Who's next across the line? It is the Williams of Bandris for the 1:17.6. Next across the line is 2 Magnus, and he sets the provisional pole for 1:17.1.
That's not quick.
Next across the line will be Jack LSC, Magnus's teammates. He sets a 1:16.8. Provisional pole.
2 Magnus on the mediums.
Jackie Granner goes second fastest. There's McLaren, Techno Sizzle. Across the line. 1:16.1. Whoa, that's a good lap.
That's where we'll expect it to be.
Techno Sizzle, what a brilliant name.
I know from my reference of my practice, which albeit was quite slow, we're looking at potentially a mid-15 for where I am, which is not probably tier 1 pace, but that could be around about where pole time is here. That does tend to be consistent of my driving. So we might be looking at in the mid-15s for pole.
I've only just noticed Techno Sizzle has 3 Zs.
Oh yeah, it does.
So
wow.
I think we should be calling him Techno Sizzle.
Yeah, let's not. Anyway, so is Arbeng on a lap yet? Our current championship leader has not even bothered to leave the pits, but he is seemingly going out on the medium tyres first when he does. Is anyone on a lap as it stands?
Silky.
Arbeng is coming out of the pits on the medium tyre.
Silky's set a purple first sector.
Where is Silky? Oh, one of my fellow AlphaTauri compatriots.
Through turn 10.
I love so much.
Turn 9 and turn 10 here. Come up to Aquaman and Riley, keep the car as fast as possible and hug the inside.
This does look good so far.
Very well through there. Of course, that corner was horrible last year's game. Going to the very anti-alto. Interested to see how he uses the curbs here.
Bit conservative.
Slightly.
But then again, those curbs are fun to send it on. Maybe not the fastest.
Last few corners there, turn 17 and 18. Carry as much speed as possible. What the hell?
Okay, we'll pretend that didn't happen.
What is going on?
On the out lap.
He's in bits. Do you think maybe he had a lag spike there that affected his performance?
I have absolutely no clue.
We will never know. I need to quickly do something. You can take over.
Arbeng and Batspawn, you go are now on their outlaps, and so is Bid Teacher.
I think I need to do a restart after quali.
What's happened?
My Wi-Fi's dying, slowly but surely.
Please tell me you've got the LAN cable in.
I do, but I may have forgot to switch to it.
You forgot to... Oh my god.
Oh, Arbeng's been held up.
Arbeng
He's gonna get
has been
report.
held up. I don't think he'll care because he's on the...
No, he got hit. He got hit. The Williams hit him. Banders
Did he?
just hit him.
Oh, Williams.
Yeah. Grid penalty for Bandras.
Yeah.
Will Arbeng also receive one? Is the question. So you...
Oh.
That's not ideal with the thing. For the Wi-Fi, if you disconnected and rejoined...
It'd stop the entire server. Or it'd migrate the host some random guy.
Wouldn't it migrate it to the second person that joined?
No, it migrates to the best person with the next best connection, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so... So I was going to say I joined second, it would migrate to me, then...
Oh, your restart won't take long if everyone immediately joined after invited them.
Or we could... That won't happen though. And we'll have to do grid order, it's just confusing. Is the stream quality bad? Arbeng's just cut the track, that's a penalty.
Done it twice. Done it before as well.
Yep, that is not allowed. Though then
No,
again,
the stream
I
quality's
doubt
good,
it
but it's just because Silky started lagging badly. I'm a bit worried.
I think that was Silky because it happened for me as well.
Let me just tag Tier 2 and ask if anyone's logging.
I think Silky, it does seem like his Wi-Fi is bad in itself. Anyway, let's focus on quality. So as it stands, Techno Sizzle is fastest on P1. Back to Spawn You Go is in second on P2, but 4 tenths off. And currently on an outlap. The Red Bull of Jackal FC is in third. Podium contender from Bahrain. Strategy didn't quite go to plan, but he's up there at the moment. Jackie Cabana in fourth, third in the championship. He's not been great in qualifying, but has really been there in the race, very consistent, and a previous Tier 2 champion. 2 Magnus has now gone out on the softs. It does say there he's on the softs. I'm not sure if it says on the stream. His best lap
Bandras is 3 tenths up for Akamarinale.
Who are you spectating?
Bandras. 5 place grid penalty, unfortunately for him, but... I mean, he's 1.5 seconds off the pole time limit. Jesus Christ.
So.
Who do you reckon was the favourite for quali here?
Favourite for quali? I think given his track record, it's got to be Arbeng, hasn't it? He's won the last 2 races. Though not with a pole yet. Or did he get a pole? I think he did.
Wait, what happened to Ryan
Brian Curran had a qualifying ban.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. He had a race and a qualifying ban, didn't he?
I can't remember. Yeah, he had the race
he smashed
ban,
it into all on purpose at Jeddah, so we got a race ban.
and then he got a quali ban for something else. I'm assuming blocking in quali.
He caused the crash.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
No, he didn't cause the crash. He appealed it, but forgot to upload his footage, so we had to rule against him, unfortunately.
The Aston Martin of Orbeng has an invalid lap, and I can see gravel on his car, so he has been through the gravel, but he is on an out lap, so I have a feeling he's cutting the track to go in time. That is a penalty.
Is it too late to invite people now? I'm going to try and invite someone.
We have a capacity of 2 more, as long as it's not more than 2 more, I suppose.
I've invited me and God.
I mean, if it's a championship contender, then... Well, I mean, anyone deserves a chance, really. Only issue is people...
Are we coming up to the end of quali here?
I can't see quali time because there's a yellow flag.
Yeah, it's mildly annoying.
Yeah.
I wonder if the telemetry works. Let's see if it works.
Oh, the app telemetry. It should work because Jackie Gabbana, Aston Martin driver, who I'm not currently spectating because that's Orbeng, he's been making some telemetry stuff. I have no idea of the details of it, but it's very cool.
Yeah, yeah, it works. So I can now see. There's 6 minutes and 13 seconds left, by the way.
So, we missed 2 Magnus on the soft tyres, has now improved
that's pretty cool.
1 minute 16.387.
It's nice to just stalk people's telemetry.
Techno Sizzle still hasn't been displaced.
It's nice to just stalk people's telemetry.
So, good luck from Techno Sizzle. It seems it has withstood most
Jackie
people's
Gabbana's
first and second laps.
But is Mr. Orbeng going to do a Max Verstappen and go from 15th to 1st?
Orbeng is approaching the final corner now. Looks like he's on a very good lap so far. He hasn't invalidated. Close on track limits in the last corner, and he's going up to the line now. Will Orbeng take pole? Will he be in the top 3?
He is in the top 3. We're 16-4.
Close to his rival 2 Magnus. Techno Sizzle does seem to be a bit further ahead. Of course, the man who made a name for himself because of his name, and that's
just unfortunate for him, because I was watching that.
So many times now, yeah.
I mean, we can't really act on it unless someone reports it, I'm pretty sure. So.
I mean, he's just done it again. I mean, we're not going to report it as commentators, but I have a feeling that 2 Magnus might be watching this commentary, and given he's a championship rival, I'd take everything I could get in that situation.
What's happened? I wasn't spectating.
Someone cut into my track.
Orbeng, yes.
Anyway, back to up the line. He is a few temps up. I think he might have original pole here.
Oh yeah,
16 dead. A good lap from back 2.
Not bad at all. Surprised no one's getting into the 15s yet. It is of course tier 2, but I know in tier 1 Quattro will be somewhere in the 12s, so you think we'd get to the 15s here?
Especially with Orbeng's performance last race.
Yeah, that was good. I think he led every single moment except the first 3 meters.
Yeah.
We got about...
Oh, Orbeng, last time out, he led every single lap except the first 3 minutes because he started not on pole. But other than that, it was brilliant. And he had wing damage for quite a bit of it as well. I think most of the front runners got wing damage in that race, actually. Back to taking an interesting line that is in lap, but let's focus on those who are doing meaningful laps. Is anyone currently on a lap? Jack LFC is about to start a lap. Bandris has just started a lap and he's going up to turn 1 now. If you could maybe spectate him. Coffee? Are you...
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Bandris has got some superior, some splendid speed, splendid power.
Should have invalidated there. that was off track. Okay. Well, anyway, Andrus on a good lap so far, other than that bit where he went off track, lifted in it, and didn't invalidate him. Which
I think he's abandoned.
Does he?
Was that his qualifying over, or has he got enough fuel for another lap?
You can use your little stalking telemetry to find out.
I don't think I can. I don't think it shows up for fuel.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Actually, you know what?
Anyway, I'm gonna watch Sizzle's lap.
I'll look at the steering wheel.
I'm gonna watch Sizzle's lap.
I can't see fuel on his steering wheel. It's the stupid Williams steering wheel. You can't see anything.
Anyway, though, back to the qualifying session. Techno Sizzle is about to start his last lap of the session.
Oh. Arabeng's just got the track again.
He's just weaved a bit. I'm not sure why. It cost him a valuable tenthage on the straight. Anyway,
Arabeng doesn't gravel all over.
It's turn 1 here for Techno Sizzle. Very important that he brakes slightly early to get the car hugged into the apex, which he does. Very well taken from Techno Sizzle.
Arabeng there being a bit dodgy on these corners.
Villeneuve. Slight breakthrough there, down to 5 for the second of the 2. Now up to the hairpin of Tosa, down to gear 3 or 4. Oh, he's gone down to gear 2. Ooh, he's risky.
He has navigated the corner where Senna died pretty successfully.
It was much before that, pal. Where Senna died is turn 1. Anyway, it's Tamburello, which is turn 1. Anyway, coming up to the Aquaman Arali now. Flat around the first corner, down to gear 4/3 for the second. Ooh.
I tell you what, from Arabeng here, there is some absolutely jack quality corner cutting.
Variante Alta here for Techno Sizzle. Very good, very well taken. Slight loss of traction, but you won't care.
As it stands, he is up enough to beat this time. It depends.
Going up to turn 17. Very well. Oof. As fast as possible through turn 18 and put your foot to the metal for the straight. I think we are going to go into the 15s. We're not. He's got ahead, but marginally.
Arabeng has just cut the track again. I don't even know at this point. But
it rivals my corner cutting, I must say, Owen.
But I mean, he probably thinks it's legal.
As Jack 2 LFC picks for 5-second penalty, 5-place grid penalty. Sorry.
So I'll be
for
right
hitting.
on board with
Who did he hit?
Magnus. Magnus is now starting his lap, going up the last corner. Arabeng, I don't think will make another lap.
Magnus, one of the championship favourites here, starts his last qualifying lap of the session. Can he find the 3/10 that he needs to take pole? Through turn 1 and 2. Woof. It's just tier 1 pace. He is quick enough for tier 1.
Other than that thing where he caused that early safety car, but you know.
It's fine. Anyway, coming up to Tosa now. He's set a purple sector 1. He's already 2 temps up. Very, very, very quick from the lad.
Arabenga's got some power on him, I'm telling
from the
you.
session, but Magnus continues his lap. Coming up to the Aquaman Arali now. Lifts slightly through the first turn. Down to gear 4 for the second. Hug the inside. And he's invalidated. So it is P3 at best for Magnus. P3 at best for Magnus.
Arabeng's been having some problems these last few laps.
I think this order is going to stick how it is.
The last few corners.
Unless Silky can make a difference in this last sector.
Or potentially CTCR Ozone, who is... I mean, it looks like he forgot to turn on his ERS.
I think he's
only on
70%. Sure. But yeah, I think this order will stick.
Yep, at the end of it all, Techno Sizzle.
Takes pole.
2 pole positions in a row. Of course, pole last week was actually P2, but Gaffo, who was fastest in qualifying, had a grid penalty for an incident that wasn't his fault. But then there was another incident that was his fault. Wait, no. Was it his fault?
Silky improved by 4 tenths, but remained 12th.
I can't lie to you.
Was not good enough. To put it bluntly.
Arabeng has just flown right off track there.
His qualifying's ended now, no one cares.
Coleman wants an invite.
He's definitely going to get a penalty for that. If someone chooses to report, will someone choose to report? Certain
These are the
Red Bull
questions.
driver who is
I was got reported for being in AI for 10 seconds, so anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, one of the reports, I think it was Fancaroso's pit lane cutting, What no one knows is I did that, but when I did it, no one saw. No one ever will. And I also DNF'd, so it doesn't matter, but
Anyway,
that's besides the point.
at the end of qualifying, Techno Sizzle on pole ahead of Back to Spawn You Go, who has a fine place grid penalty. So it's technically a first row for Team Magnus. He was far enough up for provisional pole, to be fair, for Magnus.
Are you going to finish the rundown?
Anyway, Arbeng fourth, ahead of Jackie Gabbana, his Aston Martin teammate in fifth. Bandris and Jack LFC. Wait, I've done something wrong here, but Bandris and Jack LFC next, ahead of Pinsita. So Pinsita starts P6. CTCR Ozone starts P9, and Me and God rounds off the top 10 with a 117.7. I ain't doing the rest.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Half of them have not set times, and there's
Yeah.
a DSQ. Right, so I'll do lights out again. As soon as I fail to do that, you can take over.
Oh yeah.
Tell me who you're spectating, Jack.
I'm going to spectate whoever's starting pole.
I'll be quiet for the first lap, like you tell me to.
If you see someone die, scream. Other than that, maybe don't comment, because you've only watched one real F1 race and it's just not ideal.
I watched bits of the last race, but the football wasn't at the same time, so...
It doesn't count.
I can't watch Australia either, because I'm away.
Oh no.
Anyway.
Jack, it's at 6 in the morning anyway, it's not like you're going to.
Are you watching the Australian Grand Prix, Owen?
Of course I am. I might even watch practice 1.
I'm definitely watching qualifying the race, but I don't know if I can bother getting up for the practice.
Well, they are at 3 in the morning. I wouldn't blame anyone.
In saying that,
honestly.
if I'm watching practice, I'll just stay up actually.
Yeah, you might as well just do an all-nighter and go to bed at 6 o'clock in the morning. It is going to be like half term anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Right.
Yeah.
So we enter this race. Arbeng leads the championship. Team Magnus is behind him. Then Jackie Gabbana, Aston Martin, very strong. Yet they've not had the best qualifying of every team, but they've been there in every single race. Be interesting to see
Up the
what
Aston
happens.
Martin.
So, will these formation laps be as hectic as the last ones have been? We have not had a single formation lap without disqualification. Jeddah was probably the worst one for it. Singapore was also pretty terrible. Techno Sizzle, seemingly wanting to get away from all the danger, has ran ahead. So, somehow they've all made it to turn 1 without hitting each other. That is unheard of in this. Oh, there's an Aston Martin off in the background, but no matter. It's the formation lap. So, Techno Sizzle, after a very hectic race last time out, is hunting his first win. Team Magnus and Arbeng, both championship contenders, want to get points. Well, I mean, everyone wants to get points. They want to get more points. Another championship contender, Fancaroso, is gone. No one knows why.
Holman
we'll
has
never
left the
see him
session again.
Holman, well, yeah, that's Holman. I think the person who potentially introduced Arbeng to the league, that's
So it's back to
complete speculation.
Okay. Anyway, so as we go through the starting tyre for the grid, everyone bar Jackie Gabbana and Me and God starts on the mediums, with Jackie Gabbana starting on hards and the latter started on softs. I have been tagged. I think back to DC'd.
So
Where?
I will do the lights.
Hi,
Marshy has
Marshy,
been
we're
disqualified. We do not have a clean sheet. Thank you, Marshy. You keep the record running. But as
How has he been disqualified on his own?
approaches the grid, no one knows. He probably cut a corner. Techno Sizzle approaches the grid and he's been overtaken by Team Magnus. Hopefully that's not foreshadowing for turn 1. But as we know, the Imola grid is very awkward for the pole sitter, who has to turn almost straight away, otherwise they'd be driving onto the grass.
Or in this year, you can just line up differently, which I think is, yeah.
And he's failed.
He long
miserably.
overrun that, Jesus.
That wasn't
That was
particularly
poor.
close. So,
But Team Magnus has got it
last car.
pretty right. And
Right,
the last
make sure
car
you turn
comes up to the...
UI4.
Oh, we've had a good
building.
few
I think-
disqualifications.
Jesus
going on.
Christ.
Lights out. Okay. So, the last car of Ryan Curran approaches the grid.
I can't
Pole sitter
spectate
in the
Techno
first
because
race.
he got disqualified.
Yep, just change it now.
Oh, there we
so,
go, right.
Techno Sizzle, our pole sitter here. We can't see the lights because, yep. But it's Techno Sizzle has a drive-through penalty. It's lights out and away we go though. To Magnus, regardless, does get a good start and is alongside with Techno
There's a bit of contact there between T Magnus and Techno.
Orabeng just behind, to Magnus around the outside, and he's gone off track there. Will Techno Sizzle get around cleanly?
Oh.
It seems he has, but he has a drive-through, and here comes Mr. Orabeng, championship leader, side by side. And he gets through cleanly on to Magnus, who has completely missed turn 1. Jackie Cabana has gone off in the background, and the AlphaTauri of YT Silky. Techno Sizzle leads the way, but will have to serve that a drive-through, so it'll be Mr. Orabeng is your net leader as it is. To Magnus, losing the position after taking the lead, is down to 3rd, but net 2nd. And I can't see much more. I'll let you take over. Kobe.
Very good opening lap.
To Magnus has spun!
To Magnus, the Rebel, to Magnus has spun it. Is that some
Jack.
championship nerves coming?
He has indeed.
CTCR ozone has been hit by a Williams. That will definitely be reported.
At the middle sector.
But anyway, as we go back up to the top, Techno Sizzle, despite having a drive-through, has kind of ran away with the first lap.
Oh,
showing his pace, despite the drive-through, obviously. So Orabeng, your net leader, as Techno Sizzle pulls into the pits to serve his drive-through. A lot of change in the background as Maka, I think, has spun. Maka has spun.
Yep.
So has Mian God, I think.
has made a brilliant start. I think he's gone up 8 positions in the first lap, and now 9, I believe.
Position change. He has made 9 positions on the first lap. So after the first lap, Ryan Curran made up 11 positions.
Okay. This is... To Magnus has
Jack LFG made up 8. Very good lap.
Well, if I may say, Jackie Cabana, with an unpopular opinion of the hard tyres, is doing quite well.
He will, of course, have that grip that remains for much longer, but will struggle for it in the early phases. It's important he keeps his pace up in these first laps.
Got to get them tyres toasty.
It does seem
though makes a mistake and runs a bit wide off that off track.
Orabeng is already looking to make it a boring race for us commentators.
Oh, yes.
Taking the lead straight away, again.
As the yellow flag is set to 2. And Obey the Gay has retired from the session. Our reserve driver has gone on lap 2.
AlphaTauri still having no one.
There's
a full safety car.
No, it's a virtual. Virtual.
The game doesn't tell us.
It's virtual. There's no safety car on the map. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know why it's virtual, but it is. I'm pretty sure.
Holman wants an invite, I think.
Techno Sizzle gets a drive-through penalty for speeding under VSC. Oh God. Guys,
it's absolute carnage here on the first lap.
Owen.
2 laps.
Yep.
Techno Sizzle picks up a drive-through penalty for speeding under virtual safety car.
What? He's already had. Oh my God.
Anyway, though, Orabeng keeping the pace for a virtual safety car. Lost a bit there, though. Ooh. Tita catches up. I don't know why I'm commentating now. This is quite a boring phase of the race.
Oh, Holman is unable to take control.
CTCR ozone picked up a drive-through as well.
Okay, so we've had a few disqualifications that shouldn't have happened. We might need a restart.
Why?
Holman and back 2 have both been disqualified for no reason. We may need to restart. That's not ideal. I'm not quite sure what's happened there. Were they involved in incidents?
I didn't see him involved in any incident. I just saw they were in the race, and the next second they were disqualified.
Right. I'll try and find out. We'll keep the race going for now. You can continue the commentary.
Anyway, virtual safety car is over. It is pedal to the metal as Jackie Cabana is chasing down Pintita for that P2 place.
Ooh,
looking to make an Aston Martin 1-2. Jackie Cabana pace running very low down foot now, man. DRS is on. I forgot about that. Anyway.
Mako with the fastest lap.
Oh, I think someone's just gone round. Ryan Curran is around. Gaffo is up to P6. My goat making moves. Anyway.
Gaffo is having a brilliant drive there.
Despite having a quali ban, yeah. I know I have to remain impartial, but he's my goat.
So,
Jackie Cabana chasing down Pintita for that Aston Martin 1-2. I think we might need a lobby restart for 2 false disqualifications.
Yeah,
two
I think you should call it, honestly.
On 22?
If we call the lobby restart, you can switch to the LAN cable. And that would also allow the people who've been unjustly disqualified to get back into the race. Are we going for it? I mean, it's a difficult call because Gaffo's racing. We can't exactly see if it's the right thing to do. But it does seem unfair as it stands on the 2 who've been disqualified. As Gaffo sets the fastest lap. I'll let you decide to just say if you're going to commentate. I will provide commentary, so I don't know what you can see on stream, but as at the moment, Jackie Cabana is pressuring Pinteater in 2nd place, hoping to make it an Aston Martin 1-2. LG Gaffo, with the fastest lap at the moment, is really approaching this train. He is in the train for 2nd place after starting 16th. Now that is a drive and a half, if you tell me. After setting a purple first sector on this lap as well, he wants this result. Beyond 6th, everyone seems to have had some sort of incident. It is unclear as to what has happened at the moment, but Mr. Arbeng still extending his lead out front, now up to 2.4 seconds. The Mercedes of Imashi has now been lapped. Of course, we do not know if any of this will stand. We may be having a lobby restart here. It's quite unclear as to what's happening at the moment.
I do have to say that there's been some spectacular driving going on from Mr. Orabeng, having gone up all the way quite a few spaces.
Only 2.
But it's spectacular, as always. It is expected off Orabeng due to his performance in the last few races.
His race pace has been...
Right.
Are you calling the restart?
Well, we're 2 stewards. Would you vote a restart?
In fairness, I would say 1 restart, and if it happens again, it just happens, and we stick with it. We have to decide now. We can't let the race go on much longer.
I've called it, but I don't think they're going to listen. So.
Right. I mean, they know on stream we're calling for a restart. There's about a 30-second delay on that. They will hear.
We could use the lap 6 grid.
The lap 6 grid.
I'll put that to a vote once.
Yeah, put that to a vote. Do we have screenshots of the start grid?
I'll take a picture. Do you want me to take a picture of the grid?
No, it's fine. I've recorded the last 15 minutes, but yeah, that is going to have to be a restart. I think we should go with the lap 6 grid because it does. Well, I don't know. I'll check the recording.
We'll ask the tier 2. We'll ask the tier 2 lads for a vote.
Right. Switch to your LAN cable now. Or would it end the stream?
It would, but I can restart it.
Yeah. Okay. Switch to your LAN cable. We'll restart the stream. I think current positions is fair for the drivers who didn't have...
Back in a sec.